This is a video made by a channel called Jubilee. And I don't know, it says sponsored. You know, they brought a bunch of migrants, but obviously those migrants that live here, let us say they are legally here. But the most funny one I saw is this Lebanese woman, the woman in the left. I will make you hear her video and tell you why.
I feel like an outsider. I moved to the United States when I was 13, and I've always felt like, because my background is so profoundly distinct, I moved from Lebanon. Because I moved during my preteens, it felt very hard to find someone who sees things like I do, like the same perspective. I got bullied my second week here in school, and perhaps like maybe that person's intention weren't as harmful as I thought. Maybe they were trying to be silly with their friends, now that I think about it. But I do think to a certain extent that did traumatize me in my educational journey and my school journey and making friends, which is why I kind of became very quiet. I became very self-reserved because I just did not want to interact with people in fear that I would get retaliated against for who I simply was. And that took a lot of years to just accept who I am. And that took almost 5 years. I didn't make friends until I was in college. But
I did not make a friend, what advice for all those people who they are playing victims in this country. Go back. Go back. You are mature adult women. Go back to Lebanon. Do you know how many Lebanese they wish to come to America? Go back. Did you hear her voice? She is a victim, traumatized. She could not find somebody think like her. I wonder how people in Lebanon, they think like. They think different, Yeah, they spend the day trying to find food, trying to find work, trying to find security, trying to find safety. They can't even pay for their school. Do you know that in Lebanon, even if you have $1 million in the bank, you cannot take more than $600 to $700 a month? Do you know? Do you know if you're in Lebanon, if you are coming from abroad, you have to stop in the airport and mostly you will be kidnapped by Hezbollah? Do you know? Do you know in Lebanon that a group of Muslims, Muslim terrorists or Shia or Sunni or whatever group, they can kidnap you and nobody knows about you? Do you know? What this woman she is talking about? Traumatized, her voice, and many they will listen to her. Man, I feel sorry for her. She struggled in America. I mean, look how bad America is for her. She have American passport. She have her Lebanese citizenship. Remember, she is born in Lebanon. She came to America when she is 13. Go back. Go back, you stupid hypocrite. Go back. All those, and this is the biggest mistake this country do, or any Western country do. I don't know if she's a Christian or a Muslim, I don't care. But those people do not deserve to give them your passport. This is why I believe that should do a special examination. Have nothing to do with language only. Like you can do a test for language, maybe put requirement for education, etc. But the most important test should be how much this person he feel like he is home. If you feel to be not in your homeland, then why in the world they will give you a passport? Go where you came from, where people can understand you, they eat your food, they sing your music, and they dance your dance, and you can find the guy who you are dreaming to be with. Forget about America. It's a bad country. Very simple.
Here in school, and perhaps like maybe that person's intention weren't as harmful as I thought. Maybe they were trying to be silly with their friends, now that I think about it. But I do think to a certain extent that did traumatize me in my educational journey and my school journey and making friends, which is why I kind of became very quiet. I became very self-reserved because I just did not want to interact with people in fear that I would get retaliated against for who I simply was. And that took a lot of years to just accept who I am. And that took almost 5 years. I didn't make friends until I was in college. By the time I accepted who I was and accepted that, hey, regardless if you're quirky or if you're weird or how you're perceived, it's a beautiful thing because your background is different, and a lot of people don't understand that.
I'm from Middle East too. I was born and raised in Iran and came here a month before my 18th birthday. But the reason why I disagree and not as strongly disagree with this prompt is because in United States, I feel completely belong to this place. But, the prompt says no matter wherever I go. And I believe, there are places in the world you can go where you feel like an outsider. But in the United States, because of how much of a great country it is and how diverse it is, it's very hard to feel like an outsider.
I think I somewhat disagree.
Keep this guy and kick out this girl. The one who came from Iran, I don't know if he's a Muslim or not, but at least he is not playing victim. Give her her Lebanese passport and send her home. Anyone don't appreciate this country, go back where you came from. Don't come and eat and drink and make wealth of this country and then complain about this country. Go back where you're coming from. No more comment. Leave your comment, and thank you very much for watching.